I'm just finishing up painting the office in here so I can get things going and get things moved around. But I've been so busy I haven't got back to painting the office, so haven't got much done here. I just got so much going on. I don't know which way I'm going. I'm gonna definitely have to stir that up. That's nasty. So I don't know what y'all think about what's going on in this country right now, but it's getting crazy out there. I don't know what to think about it all right now, but we all got to be careful and stay safe out there. But we also got lives to take care of, so we just keep taking care of our lives and keep going at it. Hopefully things will get better out there. It's getting kind of crazy. I'm not sure what to think about anything. I just always thought no matter who got in there, we were in trouble, but now we know the trouble's starting. But you hear bad things one way and you hear things going one way and then you hear things going another way and you just don't know what to think anymore. And then they're trying to hide everything from you, so who knows what really to think about anything that's going on right now. It's kind of scary out there, though. I'm glad I live in a small town right now because it's getting crazy out in them big cities. And then tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow or the next day, they're going to start with that No King's Day. So that's going to get interesting out there because it's already started getting crazy out there. I just hope no one gets hurt and everything. I mean, there's people getting hurt, obviously, but I hope no one gets really hurt, where they get fatally hurt or whatever you say. So, I'm going through my own stuff and everything, but I just feel very lucky that I'm not going through what a lot of people are going through right now. Unfortunately, if things don't get better, though, it's going to start trickling down to all of us. So, unfortunately, we're all going to have to get prepared for that because I don't know what to think is coming. I want to think things are going to get better, but it's just last 4 years have not been that great. And now here we are. Everyone wants to tell us everything's getting better out there, but I don't believe that because I haven't seen business in my store for the last 3 months. I haven't had squat going on, and normally we always got business in the store. So for that to be happening, something's not right there, that's for sure. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. I'm not sure where to start here. I think we'll start at the top here. So I just try to do what I can and get through everything. Can't go traveling and doing all the stuff I was doing because obviously I'm broke now and everything. But the thing is everyone's going through all that type of stuff. So who knows what thing is coming. It's just getting crazy out there. I'm trying to get this room cleaned up and get it painted so I can get my TV and computer and all my goodies put away and everything. Because I have a feeling that this is my last year with the store. I don't think I'm going to try to keep it going. I tried to get people to help and donate to keep it going so we can help others and everything. But I think I'm just going to have to just realize that part of my life as far as trying to do all that extra that I was doing, trying to help people. People are getting so selfish, they don't care, they just want to take advantage of everything and they don't want to help out to make that happen. Because, I try to get people to donate to help with the fill bag outside so we can, because, people come up and they need stuff, I just give it to them. I don't worry about it because I know that God's going to bless me one way or another and everything. So I don't have to worry about that in my world. What I do have to worry about is taking care of my family and myself and my health and everything else. And that's where I'm at with it. I've realized that I've got to put my own mental health first and everything. If someone wanted to help and actually get that going again, I would have no problem doing it. But as far as, with the auction being closed that I used to go to get that stuff, I'm not going to sit here and run around to 50 different places all week long just trying to get stuff up to pretty much give it away and do all that when I can't even make enough to make my own money, So I just I think it's time to slowly semi-retire that, and then I'm just going to go to doing my own thing on TikTok and Spotify, Shopify, and all that other stuff and everything. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know how it's going to go. I know I need to get my followers up and build a community is what I'd like to do, but I don't really have a community built up, so I don't wait for people to jump on and sit there and watch to see if we're going to talk or not. I wish it did have a notification where I could see if someone did, because then I'd go look at the camera and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Whatever, blah blah blah," and everything. But I don't have that, and so I'm just going to do what I got to do, because as you can see, I have so much stuff going on. I don't know which way I'm going half the time, but I keep trying to get everything together. Whoopsie! I think I just sprinkled the damn carpet like a dummy. So I'm just trying to get this edged out and everything right here across there, and then I got to do the bottom, and then I got edge out there, and then tomorrow I'm going to take that roller and go all across it and get it all done. And then I got to clean the carpet, and then I got to paint the tiles for the ceiling. Then I got to do some work up here as far as, some things and everything. So I got quite a bit of things to do to get it going. Got to cut some of these old wires and stuff out and everything and throw them away and everything. I got so much to do. I don't even know which way I'm going right now. But I'm slowly getting it there. I mean, it could be worse. I could be in one of them cities where everything's breaking loose right now. And I know tomorrow or Friday it's going to start breaking loose with everyone, because it's going to be just like with the BLM. Black Lives Matter protests and everything. It's going to be people all over the place going crazy and everything. So if you do go out, be careful and be nice to people and try to get along and try not to cause any havoc, because right now it's the worst time to be doing it, because last time we didn't have the guard out. They were letting everyone free-for-all it. This time, that free-for-all is not happening. They are getting serious about it, and I'm sorry, but I can't blame them, but I don't know what's really going on out there either, because for some reason, everyone wants to keep suppressing everything we find out. And if you watch the real news, we don't get the real news. We just get what they want to tell us. So I watched Aaron Parnas, or I'm not sure what his name is, or the Midas Touch. They always seem to have all the good info that you want to know. And of course, they're also the two that were threatened to be arrested for things, so they must be doing something right if they're threatening them. They're obviously telling us a bunch of stuff that they don't want us to know. But I think it's just ridiculous how they're doing that and everything, because I think we all have the right to know. And then I keep watching all this stuff on TikTok and everything. And remember, when you're watching TikTok, don't believe everything you hear. Do your research. Because if you don't, and you start going on there and start relaying what other people are saying that ain't true, you're going to look like a fool. So at least make sure you got your information down. If you're like me and say, I don't know, because I'm going to tell you right now, I've heard all kinds of things. I don't know what's true and what's not. I've heard that they got kids sitting in basements with no food and no this and no that, and they're all sleeping on the floor. We got National Guard sleeping on the floor. I don't know how true all that is, but I'm sure. It's like someone told me one time, there's truth to it. It's just how much is true. How bad has everything been exaggerated is the big thing. Always got to watch that. What's the exaggeration and everything? Because, even when we're all telling a story, we all do the little exaggeration. Hey, I caught a fish that was this big, even though it was only that big. It happens. It just depends on who you're trying to impress, I guess, because we're all trying to impress someone at one time or another, whether we want to admit it or not. I'm not saying that lying is a good thing, but some people would say that's not lying, that's embellishing. That's lying. It don't matter. You're exaggerating. You're lying. You're obviously distorting the truth, so that's a lie. What was that? So, at least check out everything and make sure you know what you're talking about. Me, I really don't have a clue what I'm talking about half the time. Uh, I think 90% of y'all are smarter than me. I guess I just don't pay attention. I'm slowly learning. You know, of course, the last 5 years that I've been alive, up until this last 6 months to a year, I have been in a fog, brain fog, with my issues that I've been going through. And I took my Wonderful, ivermectin. That stuff is amazing. And it opens the brain receptors too. And people don't realize that. It helps with a lot of stuff. Because I want to say just even 6 months ago when we first started taking it, we were sick as dog. And we had COVID and everything. And man, it wiped that stuff out. And like, next day we were good. And so we started taking it and everything. And we've had other issues and everything. But I don't have the brain fog anymore. I do have the exhaustion of trying to get myself going. As MS is a bitch, but what do? You know, you just you do the best you can and keep going with it and everything. And that's what I do. I just keep going. I try not to let it get me down, but it does make it hard to get motivated and going because it hurts so much every day. But I always want to get stuff done. So I'm always going at it. And I don't like to tell people about my health and personal stuff. You know, I'll tell little things like, yeah, I got it. I'm trying to work through it. That's about it. You know, stuff like that. I don't go into a lot of detail on it because I'm not out here like a lot of people that are like, but I have this, and this, and I need money. You know, and some of the people out there, they really do need the money. They really do. Because they're so sick they can't work, and there's a lot of people out there depending on TikTok Pay, and they're relying on it and everything, and hoping that they're going to go viral and everything. And to me, going viral is just like playing the lottery, man. You don't have a great chance of it unless you just got something super fantastic going on and everything. Because me, when they changed the algorithm, I get no viewers. See, I got no viewers right now. I mean, I know I'm boring. You know, I can sit here and tell you all kinds of jokes and stuff like that, but generally, no one's interested in me painting a room. But no one's also interested in me stocking my shelves and doing all the things I need to do to keep my life running in good repair and everything. Because if I don't do these things, I will have issues later. And so I just keep at it and I keep going. It's not easy to keep going at times, but you don't really have much of a choice if you want to live. You just got to keep going at it. And so I never give up. I just keep going and everything. And see, no one's watching. I don't even know why I do the lives anymore. I'm actually thinking about just giving up on it and letting it go. But at the same time, I want to build a base where people can watch it and everything. But I'm getting to the point where I just don't feel like I'm as interesting as I used to think I was. Maybe I'm just gotten old and I'm not as interesting as I used to be. Because at one time, I think I was funny at one time, but I also keep watching myself with what I say because I know I keep getting flagged because of my mouth and everything. And, you know, I'm a real big Kevin Smith fan, so if you know anything about Kevin Smith, you know it's crude humor and everything, and so that's kind of like me. I got a lot of crude humor, jokes and everything. So if I didn't have so much going on, maybe I'd just stand there in front of the damn video camera right there and I'd tell you all kinds of stories and jokes and everything. And then eventually I will be doing that. I don't know when. I don't know. But it's going to happen. It's just trying to get everything done, you know? So that, and I got to get myself less stressed and start thinking about stuff and all kinds of stuff. It's like, I got so much going on. Kevin's going to be here June 17th in Oklahoma City, and I got so much going on, I'm probably not going to go. And everything, I never bought tickets because I went up and saw him in Jersey instead and everything, because up there we get a little bit more personal and everything. And this time he was so busy, we really didn't get to talk that much anyway. It's just fine. I got to talk to everyone else and hang out. And I had a really great time. I'm a little disappointed because my favorite video that I did up there, I did a live with everyone up there, and for some reason, I only got like 3 or 4 more days to download it. But every time I try to download it, it keeps telling me it's corrupted, will not download. So if anyone has any ideas on how to get around that, James, if you're listening, Skeleton House, did you ever get that to download? That'd be cool to know. But you're probably not out there listening right now. Ah! Scared me! Not really. What you doing? You gonna go dash some more?
Well, there's nothing on right now.
Yeah, I know.
It moved to me.
Huh?
It moved to me.
Yeah, it's watching you. It's watching you. Well, that's because it's like we don't want to watch him.
Remember the last house we went to?
House of what?
That you went with me.
To what? Dash?
Yeah. Where it says slow. Because the child.
No. I have no idea what we're talking about. Because how many days ago was that?
I don't know. It was in Bex, though.
See, there's. What about it? I'm not sure what where we're going with
I
this.
was just wondering if you remember the dash.
I remember a dash out there. I don't remember what we're talking about, though. I have no idea where you're going with it.
Oh, that's where I went into my dash just now.
Oh, you just did it again. Okay. I was like, where are you going with this? I have no idea.
It was a good dash.
Huh?
It was a good dash.
Well, I didn't say that. I'm saying I didn't know where you were going with that because I'm like, okay, I remember a dash, but what do you want me to say? You know? Man, when they painted these pipes, they never painted them real good. So now I got to paint them good this time. But yeah, I figured I was going to get the trim out today.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got all the stuff to download. I said,
Oh, yeah. I went by there, too, but
They're a pain.
they changed their hours. Instead of closing at 7, now they close at 5. And they're not open tomorrow. They're closed for tomorrow.
Why?
I don't know. There's just 2, things, where you write it off.
Probably because they're scared of the protests coming tomorrow.
It's coming tomorrow to Oklahoma.
To Tulsa,
Oh.
which is 30 miles away.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why?
Uh-huh.
Someone's just taking it to their advantage, it sounds like to me. Right?
Yeah.
I don't want to work tomorrow. Let's be scared. It's King's Day. We're going to close. Okay, boss, we can? Okay, let's do that. Or what is it? No King's Day, I think that's it, is what they're calling it?
I don't know.
Well, they got it all over all these places, and it does show Tulsa and Oklahoma City will be, but most of it's actually up north, like New Jersey and all that type of stuff, up by the White House, and all that stuff is what I saw from the thing they had going. People will be all over that area, and I guess isn't the parade this weekend or something?
I don't know.
Because if the parade's this weekend, that's why they're saying that. If you go protest around the White House and all that, you will be met with full force and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And yeah. So, yeah, they're trying to scare everyone off from going to protest around the White House and all that. They got fences where you literally can't get across the streets and all that stuff where they're going to, I don't know. It's going to be crazy out there.
Sounds like it.
Huh?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm just trying to get this done so tomorrow I can grab my roller and just go at it and get it done. I figure I get my live out of the way today. I don't have much to say. And I think I'm going to try to just start getting stuff done. And then once I get caught up on this room, at least, then we can do some actual really good lives and sit and do our thing, huh?
Yeah.
It's just so much going on. You know that desk that's out there?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about putting a free sign on it, but I left it out there. And I'm going to tell you why. And you're probably going to tell me now. And that's fine if you don't want it. But I thought about restanding it and for now putting it in the bathroom. And you have your little desk.
Yeah.
But I don't know because you know what happened with all my other projects. What happened? I got rid of them because it was too many damn projects. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But it was a thought. But if I can get this trimmed out in here, then tomorrow we can get this painted up and we can put the shelves together. And then once I get it painted up, we can actually start putting it together. Woohoo! You look tired. You look tired. About as tired as I was earlier. I came out. Aw, man. Oh, my good shirt, too.
It's already 7.
Yeah, I know, right? Is it 7 already?
6:54.
Wow. I've already been out here 20 minutes and haven't said a damn word. People are like, this guy is boring. He don't say nothing. He's funny when he does those other videos, but man, when he gets on live, he's stupid. Of course, like someone said, where did all the funny shit go that was on TikTok? Because now they're seeing this how to be TikTok coaches how to go viral. I'm so sick of seeing all that stuff. And the stupid thing is, I watch all these how to go viral videos and everything. And so what do? I try every one of them. You know how many of them worked?
None.
The only thing that works is if you engage from the bottom up. And you don't have to go from the bottom up. It's just the engagement. Engagement helps. But if you go from the bottom up, I've noticed that you do get a lot more views. And you do get a lot more things going on with your TikTok. And I noticed also when I stopped doing all that my views go down real quick. And I stop getting followers. And my views on my lives go down and everything. And like right now, I haven't been doing it as much. So my live views are freaking gone. They're not even pushing us out right now. So, yeah, it's just stupid, man. Stupid. It sucks.
Yeah.
But what do? For dinner, I've got my food. I got more than enough food, actually. I've got my salad. I've got my pizza rolls. And I've got your fries that you didn't eat. Or you got your fries. I don't know. However you want to do it. You know what I mean? I was trying to get this all done. I forgot I had to paint these poles in here. So this might not get done today after all. Because, huh?
You still haven't taken a bath?
Well, I do that after.
I understand that.
Why? I thought, don't you have to go eat your food and all that anyway?
Yeah.
So what does it matter?
It doesn't. But we never seem to still collaborate.
What do you mean?
You always take longer somehow.
Because I've always got something going on?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You mean I can never catch up or something? Huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's because I'm always going. What do you expect? Huh? See, there ain't nothing going on here. No one watching. They don't care. So I ain't saying nothing to it because there ain't no one even on there. And everything. I don't know. It's getting old. They really changed it though lately, and for the last 3 months, it's been toilet paper, man. You wipe your butt with that. It's just not what it should be. Oh God. So, yeah, I don't think they're gonna fix it either. I think it just keeps getting worse, which sucks. And this thing really needs it. They never painted this closet, I don't think, when they did this. I think they half-assed it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I know they did. Well, did you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Half the, behind this thing here, half of it's not even painted. It's like they just went, boop, boop, done. It looks good. No one will see it. Pretty much. But now it does look good. And still no one will see it. No one's going to see this back here. But yes, I know I'm slow when I do all my stuff, but I do a lot of stuff, you know. Huh?
Yeah.
I even emptied the truck earlier. And then I sorted that other crap out, that nasty stuff. That stuff was nasty, by the way. Whoa. So you're just gonna go eat your lunch and then, or dinner, I mean, and then pretty much call it a night?
Yeah.
You're just waiting for me to finish up here? Because you know that I'll be up there for 20 minutes. Huh?
Yeah, I guess let's go.
You don't have to. Huh?
I was going to get it over with.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, because I wanted to paint this, but man, I didn't realize how much more I got left to do. It's a lot. Actually, right here. So I'll probably get these poles done. And then call it an evening, I guess. because they need it bad. I don't know how I get them because it's all rusted up and everything. What is that? Ah. Nice. Drywall stuck in the wall. Not stuck in there no more. Oh, so much fun. I don't know what year I'll get this done. I'm hoping it's this year. Right, I'm going. I got so many projects. So after I get this done, then I got to paint the kitchen out there. Then after that, I got to paint the next office, half of the office, and then yeah, so much fun. It is so boring. You want to paint?
No.
It's so crappy all the time.
I got done enough today.
Huh?
Yeah, I think I've done enough today.
Yeah, I agree. You really have. It's been a busy day. We've all been busy. So much fun. I don't like this pool. Gosh.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, cussing at your phone now. Cussing at the phone. I'm too old for this. I should have done this 10 years ago when I bought the building. I won't have to do it now. Which is a lie, but it sounded good. I would still have to do it now. Dang it, that goes all the way that way. Man, this thing is not easy. I don't like these poles being behind that thing. God, that didn't work either. I don't know how I'm going to get behind this thing here. Sucks you can see it, but you can't get to it. If you couldn't see it, I wouldn't even try to get to it. Yeah. No pain.
Same.
Huh? What'd you say?
Considering my app's been messed up for the most part, I didn't do that.
I think you did pretty good for having issues with that, yeah.
How do you know?
What?
How do you know?
How do I know what?
How do I know I did pretty good?
As you said, you got a few going at least. That would be better than none.
I made that minus 26 of it.
Well, see, you did better than me today. I might as
Did
well
you
just stop
see?
opening. Yeah.
In one day, that's not bad.
I know, that's
For
great.
3 hours.
And I knew you were getting them, so that's pretty good, especially when they had you locked down for. That's because everyone's trying to get on DoorDash after they fired them 500 employees from somewhere.
Yeah.
And everyone tried to get on DoorDash, and they're cracking down on all because I guess there's a whole bunch of people using false documents now. And so that's why they came out with you got to do it every year now, because they're trying to crack down on all the false documents and stuff. Still annoying for those people that actually following the rules.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Love you.
Love you. How much longer are you going to be down here?
Well, I'm finishing the poles, and now I'm going to head upstairs, so probably, hopefully, 10 more minutes. Do they look good, or did I miss a lot? I think I got most of it.
That's good.
You're just saying that to get me to go.
Except for the red bacteria.
Yeah, I know, I haven't finished that part. I got distracted onto this half of that. Same thing, though. Same area, just the wrong one. Because I keep seeing things that aren't done. Well, you saw them before I painted them, right? And she's already going. We're going to black that up, or we're going to cover up this black part. Give it a little bit like that, because Someone kicked the wall with their shoes. Stupid idiots. Actually, I don't think they kicked the walls with their shoes. I think that's actually when we had a shoe pallet and they just threw them in here. And so they rubbed off on the wall. That's actually what I think actually happened. It's not, I don't think someone literally walked up and kicked the wall. But I don't know, people are like that though, so it could happen. Well, it's definitely looking a lot better right there. Hi, how you doing? Come over here. Yeah, there you go. That face recognition, it was following someone else. You know, it gets caught and then it starts following someone else. And my wife will come in and then it starts following her. And it says, I like her better. She's not better looking than you. Well, you ain't lying there. Because I look like you. And everything. So, yeah, that works. Okay. So that's good. Now we're going to finish this paint off in this little thing here. Might as well finish it off. And then tomorrow, we're going to do a little bit more of the touch-up. And I'm going to try to roll it up. But tomorrow, I'm also going to go outside and I'm going to start painting up those tiles and everything so we can just put them in the ceiling when they're dry. So I guess tomorrow, I'm going to be working over here most of the day because we're going to start pushing to get this office done so we can get our stuff put together and everything because, well, for one, I'm getting tired of living out of boxes right now. Because I don't know if I told y'all we had to move to our apartment here at the store for now for personal reasons. And that's all I'm going to give on that because, yeah, it's just too much crap going on that I don't want to argue with people right now. So we got our apartment we're staying in, and then we got other things we're doing here. That's why she's talking about, go take your bath, blah, blah, blah. And I got to run upstairs and go take my bath and everything, and then I'm going to bed. So, yeah, that's how it goes. And I did not think that through. Ah, crap. I did not think to look at that, which I got to go do now. Because now I got to go get a thing to wipe that off because I was stupid and not paying attention to what I was doing. Good job. Good job, dum-dum. Dum-dum more dum-dum. Dum-dum more dum-dum. Dum-dum more dum-dum. No. Probably shouldn't say that, though. I'll probably get flagged for something stupid. You ain't probably say that half the time, huh? I would get flagged for stupid stuff anyway. Like, ew. So there's that. Shirt all ruined up. So let's see here. What kind of mess did I make here? Excuse me. Man, I'm a mess. Can you believe that? I'm a mess. I can't either. It's messy all the time. Well, the good part is that the out here in the rest of the office is all done, cleaned up, and ready to be rolled out tomorrow. Hopefully I get to that. Looks like most of that stuff is all old crap, so we're going to leave that there and everything. And I know I like to bore people, so I don't have anything cool going on in my life. I'm just pretty much boring anymore. And that's okay with me. I don't mind being boring. I used to be really, really not boring, but yeah, I didn't jump on the wagon like I should have in time. I would have already had a million followers, blah, 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 and all that, you know. Yeah, just stroking my ego right here right now because honestly, I probably still have only 3 followers. So it is what it is. There we go. Now I just got to get across that top, which I don't know if I can do it. Let's see. Oh, it looks like they already painted it before, so we can paint right over it, and it ain't gonna matter. There we go. I am definitely not a contract painter. Painters out there probably looking at me going, damn, he is not good at this. And you would be correct, sir, ma'am, or whoever it is. You would all be correct. I am not good at this. But I'm okay. That corner is a pain in the yeehaw. So that's that. I would ask questions, but if I ask questions and I got to look at the screen and I'm not looking at the screen, that's why I'm trying to get this done so I can actually do stuff where I can actually pay attention to my camera again, and everything. But I don't really have a lot of interaction, so I guess it really doesn't matter if I see the screen or not, because I don't think anyone really cares what I have to say, which is fine. Because again, I'm not doing this to get paid, because I already know I ain't nothing special and everything. So I'm just doing it to have fun. And if I can make your day and I can make you smile, that's what matters, If I can show you something stupid and you go, hey, that's cool, or I show you something cool and you go, hey, that's cool, or whatever, just, hey, it's all cool, I just want to be cool. We all cool. That's all I'm saying. And we're just not going to get all the way down there because we're out of paint, and I'm not going to fill it up because I'm going to go take my bath so my wife be like, hey, because she likes us to have dinner together and spend the time together, and that's a good thing. Because if she didn't, then that means she don't like me. And at the time, I already think she don't like me because, she says I'm breathing sometimes. Just kidding. She loves me sometimes. So, got that done. So, y'all have a great day. Stay safe, and see you tomorrow, and we'll see how far we got, because today we didn't get very far. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow, because I know no one's really watching this stuff anyway right now. Everyone's watching them riots and all that other stuff and everything, and why is that not working for me? My phone, I dropped it earlier, and nothing's working out for me. Yeah, there we go.